I'm Karina Hedrick and I'm from England.
My name is Fern Lalla. My home country is England.
My name is Hassan Sheikh. I am from Saudi Arabia, Middle East.
My name is Daniel and I'm from Spain.
I am Idris. I'm from Saudi Arabia.
I chose WCU because one, it was easy because my university has like a sister thing going on with WCU, and also someone that did the same major as I'm doing came here last year for their same thing basically. So I could talk to him about it and it was just a hell of a lot easier. So I knew that there were like classes that matched my classes back home. And then as soon as I saw the pictures, I was just like, oh my goodness, it's in the mountains, that's so awesome, because I've lived in the city for like a year and I want a change of scenery. So yeah, those are the two.
I chose Western Carolina University because I had a partnership program with my home university in Glamorgan, and just like Karina, and also it was really good for what I wanted to do, which was radio. I saw they had a big radio scheme and they did radio plays and whatnot, which is something I've always been very interested in, and I thought that it would open some doors for me in the radio world.
Well, actually for a couple of reasons. The first reason why I chose United States, because I had the choice to choose between 15 countries. I chose United States because my major EMC or emergency medical care, because it starts here, from America. So I I search about what the best college for that major, and I found out the WCU is the best because they let their student to go work in the field.
First of all, because there were just two options, for me at least. One was Montreal in Canada and the other one was WCU. Actually, I could have gone to, what was the name, to the Georgia State, Georgia, but I wanted to be 1 year abroad, so that's why I chose WCU pretty much. Yeah.
My major is emergency medical care, and this university is the highest university in the United States for my major. It's really good for my major, that's why I chose it.
I would say so because when I was talking to CJ about it, he was like, this is the guy that came last year. He said it will change your life, and it did. It changed my life completely. It changes the way you think about things, the way you view life. It's just the best thing I think I've ever done.
Well, this is a bit of a lost question on me because I didn't really hear anything before from people, but having met a lot of international students and talked to them about their experiences, I think it's very similar in that everyone, no matter where you're from, everyone kind of grows together and has a lovely time and really enjoys themselves. And so I think it is the same, because I've had a great time and I've met a lot of people and all of their experiences kind of match up.
Well, that's true. I found a lot of exchange students, but most of them, they don't say they just leave, they didn't stay the whole time. But actually, I think
well, the only experiences I've heard about are from people who are actually here right now, and they are also internationals as me, and I don't know, they told me that WC is a good place for the internationals because there's a bunch of them, so I don't know, if you need help or something, or help to get involved in your classes or something, you can ask any of the internationals, and if they are veterans, if they have been here for more than 1 year, they can help you, and they have been really nice with me, and I appreciate that.
I think some of the dialects of the United States are hard to understand, and that's like I think it's common for all the exchange students.
Yeah, like at first it was a bit confusing, like you have people saying hi to you, just random people, and it's like, whoa, what do you want from me? Because back home that'd be really weird, but like you just have to get used to people and how people are actually nice here and friendly. And also the money was quite confusing. They were like the sizes of the coins, and you keep people up in the line and you're like, oh gosh, and there's a lot of like word differences as well. But like I adapted pretty well, I think. Like there are still things that are confusing, but it's worth it. It's a lot of fun.
Yes. Sometimes people say a little bit too much. They think I've got an accent now. These days, I disagree. A lot of people have problems with my name, and they still do. When the first time I say hi, I'm Fern, they're like, they don't know what that is. They think it's like fun or fen or fion or something. And even when I spell it to them, they're like, okay, can you spell that? I'm like, yeah, F-E-R-N, and they think I'm saying like O or I, or one person thought it was Feln. It was like F-E-L-N. I thought, who would call their daughter Feln? And they obviously thought, who would call their daughter Fern? But yeah, so that's kind of a stumbling block on meeting someone. But after that, you get along, you have a little laugh, and you're best of friends.
Culture?
Well, absolutely, that's true. You know, it's okay to be like a different, you know, and that to be weird or random who you are. Just be who you are. I adapt to it to accept it. You know, I don't change like how I am, like or something, because it's actually like American culture is really cool. You know, it's really nice to learn like from people, from experience, how they think, how they social life and everything, you know, families. Because I visit like a couple of families, they welcome me, you know, a couple of people. I travel like from the north to west, you know, I travel all the United States, you know. Yeah. And actually I adopt, you know, like even like some new students, like they don't recognize that I'm not American. They're like, okay, which state you are from? Like, I'm not from America. You know, they don't believe that, but after that they're like, oh, that's really cool. You learn like the language, the accent, everything. So yeah.
Yes, somehow yes, because well, I knew nothing about the American culture before coming here, and once I'm here, I've learned things related to food, to the American lifestyle in general, but especially the food, the way people study here. The educational system is pretty different from the Spanish one. And what else? Maybe I know the way people treat one another. You know, it's different. I think personally, I believe people here are more polite than in Spain. I don't know why, but maybe because we are in southern, south, but
Yeah, I think because the prints are the most things that make me adapt with the culture.
It'll make me sad because I've made loads of friends here. But I think it'll make my resume look strong, I reckon, because it's kind of showing that you've done extra and like you've had a completely different view, of the world, and like you've had professors from like other countries teaching, which is like a bonus thing to have, really. And I think it just makes me like view things differently, like in general, like not worry too much about things and just like things will work out. It'll be good.
Alright, thank you.
I don't want to go home, but if I was to go, I think I would miss America a lot, but to be honest with you, I came here as a young little whippersnapper at the age of 19, and now I'm 22, and I think really it's made me grow up a lot. I've learned a lot from being here, and it has sort of been the transition between being a carefree teenager who just does ridiculous things to actually slightly being an adult in some respects, and having responsibility and being independent and doing all of that stuff. So it's taught me a lot in that respect, and I feel like I would carry those lessons on for my life and have a lovely time.
Alright.
Well, it will not affect me, but in bad way, but it will affect me in good way. You know, to be like, I be like more open mind. You know, when you like travel anywhere like in this era, you know, you'll be like more open mind to find like new people, new ideology, you know, and you will accept it or not accept it. It's all about like your like experience and how you adapt your life to use that and live back home. You know.
Alright.
This is such a good experience for me because I'm not just a student here but also a tutor. I'm tutoring Spanish in the writing center, and I would like to become a teacher in the future. So this is a good experience for me because I'm now dealing with the students. I have to do that in English. You know, it's my second language. That's why I think it's a good experience for me because it's teaching me a lot. It's affording me a lot to do, not just personally, not just only in the academic, you know, thing, but also in the personal one.
Alright, thank you.
A lot. Because I think the flow is different, and I got used to it now.
Yeah.
Pretty much everything.
Alright.